from the previous recording, we have like all these recorded sounds, and the good thing is I don't remember anything from those, so this can be brought up here to make what I call decoration effects. You know, like little triggers here and there. That's going to be coming here. Although the pan would come a bit too fast, I would drop it around. Started after this one here. Okay, so I was good. This one here. Like this. Cool. And that's really good stuff here. We have these variations that I want to use as well. That will be in, which one? 11. Here. Okay, so I'm going to bring this. This is going to be stuff to work with. That's our full recording. And there was all these sounds. All that stuff. Okay, I don't need to use everything, but so this one is 17 here. That one I think was really interesting. How's it sound? That works. That works. I like that. So bring that here. That I don't think I'm going to use. And this, I think... Ooh, what's that? I think I was just this thing stuff. Not sure it's going to be in key. I like the first note, that's cool. So I'm gonna clip. That works as well. Okay, we got tons of stuff to explore. And although we're far from the original now, I feel like the inspiration today is a different thing, and I'm not going to change it. That's what matters, is to follow what feels good. Let's check for frequencies to be not clashing. I'm just going to go with alto and operator that are kind of occupying the same frequency range right now. As you can see, they're a bit in conflict. I'm gonna EQ them out. To give it a bit more space, I'm gonna that way the reverb, the beauty of the reverb is creating a space, and this is really helpful for defining the space, and now together they're working. Lower part, higher part. The EQ here as well doesn't clash with the kick. We can see the fundamental, which is the lowest note, which is here. Whoop, what's that? No. something came up, probably this note here I don't want, or this one. It's good like this, but there was a note. Starting to have polyrhythmy now and some movement in there that is making the whole thing a bit more alive and exciting, at least for me. And we're getting there. It's getting there. It's getting it's taking form now, and we're at the middle part. And the beauty of something like this is, once you have like at least the mid part of your song done, it goes much faster. Mostly because for the hats, for instance, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 variation possible. I could even make more, which I will. But you know, for the mid part here, would be cool to take this and just bring it here and kind of lower the energy a little bit, and we can see how it is. No, not that much. So you see, if I bring what I had here, then I can once again rebuild what I had. We'll bring that over here. Now it gets confusing because the blocks are really uneven, so I'm gonna clean this out a little bit. Instead of 3 bar, I'm gonna go for what, 4. All number in 4s. 4, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like this. So that's gonna be my length. Then like this, and then the white one is coming, and that's 6, 7, 8. And then I can come back here, and there's a break. Could be cool for the break to bring this back. It's going good. And after the break, it will be, this is the end of break. So I want this to be back here once again. Whoop. I hate when it does that. So for the break, you kind of want all the elements to be there again. So that will be appearing in the break itself. And this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're wondering how I'm moving things like that, it's by holding on Alt. The Alt key, if I grab something, it will duplicate it and then copy it. Now this will have to be worked on. And remember, we had this variation with the kick. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this and duplicate this like that till the end. And it's you know, like at the end of each section there will be sort of a little thing with the kick that I can come in and change if I want, but at least the kick is always moving at a certain time, and I can also use a pause here and there. The hats are also taking shape, and for the last part we can have variations between the white one, this one, yeah, something like that. We'll have variation here. Yes, this will be killed off. Clap, it'll be at some point we'll have a little pause of clap, and this I'm just gonna, for now I'm just gonna copy it until the end. Oops. There we go. Can alter that, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab this. Okay, cool. Pad will be played until the break, and then just fade out in the break, and it might come back after the break as well, somewhere in the middle here. And then this will be decoration. These I might not need, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna bring it here, create a group, and that's gonna be called the leftovers. The great thing with leftovers is it can be used for a future project. So I'm just gonna bring everything here for now. Might be other things where as well in here, but for now we're just gonna go with this. That was our reference, which was Archie Hamilton, not used for now. Delete this, and the MIDI for the green one was nothing, so I'm gonna remove this. There was a few things. Oh yeah, I probably like that sound. We'll use this as well. Okay, cool. Okay, now I think it's gonna be time for adding little decoration and stuff. And I'm gonna bring this thing around the middle part. Copy this here. Repeating our pattern. And then the base could start be different here. And I want to have something completely different. I want to try like this to see how it sounds like. That I don't want to take because it's too recognizable. I want. But you see, the cool thing about the flute that we heard, that's a song in itself. But I really suspect that it was used somewhere else, and I don't want to take something like that and take the chance of using something that is not mine. I'd rather start from scratch and get items. Maybe I could use a flute, a VST flute, and try to play a note. Could be also interesting. But I don't want to take something already made like this. Just gonna bring this here. Kind of like this sequence here. Just gonna loop that. It's a fun percussion. I would definitely use that. So I'm gonna remove my pen and grab all these. Just make sure I am at the beginning. Okay. There we go. And I will bring that here. And put myself at the beginning, based. here, and I don't want to repeat the same thing on and on, so I can add variations from what I created here, which I like. So for instance, this part, copy, and 1, 2, 3, third one, bring a variation. So one thing that I like is usually you have one idea, the second one, and on a third one you're going to add a variation as well, because what it will do is that you get used to it, and then something different will be happening.